Hey, 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 good looking. You want to see what we have cooking today in my kitchen? Well, grab a hold of that vine, swing right onto my kitchen, and let's get cooking. Good looking. Well, hey there, good looking. I'm so glad that you made it to our kitchen today because do you remember me canning up them chicken butt nuggets? Well, that's right. We're going to be using the chicken butt nuggets that we canned up. So I have that can here. I'm going to put it off to the side because we need to open it. And let's just go through the cast of the star ingredients. We're going to be needing some chicken broth, brown sugar, some ginger, a wee bit of the ketchup, some hot sauce, sesame oil, soy sauce, rice vinegar, chopped onion, minced garlic, and of course, oyster sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to open up our chicken butt nuggets. And oh yeah, you're going to need a couple packages of the top ramen. I broke up the ramen noodles. I added a cup of water. I also opened up both of the seasoning packets and we put that in. So before you start up your Instant Pot for the 1 minute, take your spoon and give everything on the inside a good stir. Then we're going to sit there, grab our Instant Pot lid and put it on. We're going to set it manually to 1 minute. And we'll see you then. While I'm waiting for our noodles, I went ahead and I opened up the can of butt nuggets. I'm just going to set that off to the side. The Instapot sounded off. Now I'm going to sit there and do a quick release. I'm going to grab my spoon and we're going to stir up all them ramen noodles and we'll get on with the rest of the recipe. Okay, we're going to start out with our minced onion. Go ahead and give a good teaspoon of the minced garlic. And here we go. That's already added to the inside of our Instapot. We're going to grab the sesame oil and we're going to give it 1 tablespoon of the sesame oil. Here's the 1 tablespoon. Go ahead, add that. We're going to give 1 tablespoon of the dried chopped onion. Here we go with that. I'm going to add the chicken butt nuggets, juice and all. We're going to go with a few hearty splashes of the hot sauce, because I like it really spicy. It calls for a 1/2 cup of soy sauce. Here's our soy sauce, so go ahead, add that. It calls for 1/3 cup of brown sugar. So let's go ahead and get that all measured out. So here's our brown sugar. Add that. It also calls for half a cup of chicken broth, but let's not forget we had some chicken broth that came with the chicken butt nuggets, and we also cooked our ramen noodles in them little packets of seasoning. So I'm going to sit there and count that the broth has already been added. So we're not going to sit there and add any. I'm going to give it a taste test just in case. If it does need some, we'll add the chicken broth or the bouillon back here to it. Now it calls for 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I'm just going to give one little squeeze of ketchup because I don't have any tomato paste on hand. It calls for 1/3 cup of the rice vinegar. Here's the rice vinegar. Add that. It calls for a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, so we're going to add that. And it calls for 2 tablespoons of the oyster. So let's go ahead and open that up, and we're going to add that. And there, that's been added. Now, let's just take a look on the inside. We're just going to come down here and mix everything all together. So I'll be back when I'm all done mixing. Okay, I got myself out a bowl. I have the ladle out. Let's just ladle some into my dish. Ooh, look at that. It looks really tasty. Now, I'm going to go grab some chives, and I'm just going to sit there and sprinkle some chives on top. I have the chives here. Now I'm just going to give it a good sprinkling. Ooh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? And there you go, a General Tso chicken made from our chicken butt nuggets. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the family. If you're not yet a subscriber, go up, hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell. That way you'll always be notified every time I do put out a new video. And as always, here's to happy cooking, but better yet, happy eatings. Y'all come back now, you hear? Now let's go ahead and give this a taste test. Ooh, look at that. Okay, let's go on with the taste test. Oh yeah. That's really good. Now, if you really liked what you saw here today, please give me a thumbs up. Show my channel some love. Help the channel grow. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome to my YouTube family. And if you're not yet a subscriber, go up, hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell. That way you'll always be notified every time I do put out a new video. And as always, here's to happy cooking, but better yet, happy eatings. Y'all come back now, you hear? And I'm sending you all peace and love.